Alright, hello chat. Alright, the patch notes are here. And I just wanna say, yeah, the fan is loud. It is what it is. And yeah, right now I'm getting the all the pictures that I need to get, and I think we are ready to go. Yep. Let's see. Yeah, they're not showing with gumming. Okay, hold on. Let me rearrange and then we can start talking about the new cards. Are you ready? Alright. I think we are. Let me double check. Yes, we are. Okay, not really. Hold on. Give me a moment. So we finally have Arlecchino here. Where is myself? I forgot to connect myself to Discord. Alright, give me a moment. Yo! Okay, here we go. I'm small. Yeah, it is what it is. Alright, here we go. I don't know if I should zoom in more or not. Probably I should. There it goes. You guys can see a little bit better. Alright, we're good. Alright, here we go, chat. Let's see. We finally have Arlecchino. Pretty nice. Alright, let's see. Normal attack. Deals 2 physical damage. If possible, consume up to 3 stacks of the target, which is Arlecchino, Bond of Life, and increase damage by the same amount. So how does she get Bond of Life? Must be her from Elemental Skill, right? Yeah. Also, let me know, chat, if my music is too loud, which I think it is. Let me check. Alright, let me let me fix some stuff first. I just ate lunch, by the way, so I might burp a lot and yeah, a lot of pauses because I just ate recently. Alright, we good? I think we are. Alright. So Elemental Skill, all this ash, create 5 stacks of Blood Depth Directive on the opponent's side of the field. Opponent's side of the field. Okay. So it's a debuff. After a character receives damage, attach 1 stack of Bond of Life to the character who took damage and the opponent's Arlecchino. Oh, okay. So it's pretty much like, so we have a VOD for this, or not VOD, but thanks to the creators in the Bilibili, we can pretty much see what's that all about. So we have, yeah, Arlecchino, right? And that's the Blood Depth Directive. So the efficient way to gain stacks much faster is that you go for AoE damage, like right here with Swirls. And as I can see here, like, everyone is applied with Bond of Life, and Arlecchino's already at like 4 stacks of Bond of Life, which is insane. So yeah, that's really good. And yeah, so you create 5 stacks, and then the moment Arlecchino hits, you gain 1 stack of Bond of Life to yourself already after you skill, and the opponent as well who got the hit, as you saw here a while ago. Where is it? Yeah, so Arlecchino Elemental Skill, and yeah, she immediately receives 1 stack of Bond of Life, and so does Kaya, who got hit by Arlecchino's Elemental Skill. And yeah, with AoE damage, you can like spread Bond of Life and generate a lot of Bond of Life stacks for Arlecchino already, which is pretty good. And yeah, it means that probably you want to, you know, stick with or play Arlecchino like this deck, for example, which I'll talk about later with the yeah, like Arlecchino is best paired with a certain animal character with, or Electro Charge or Superconduct, whatever you want to go for. All right. So let's continue. So that's her elemental skill. Okay, dude, I just said a while ago. I just ate lunch, and yeah, oh my god, like my stomach is full. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Elemental burst, Bale Moon Rising. Deal for fire damage. That is so weak for 3 energy. Like 3 energy, and then you deal like only 4. Like, come on, man. Remove all of your stacks of Bond of Life and heal yourself for 1 HP per stack. Yeah, so 3 energy. You need 3 energy for this, by the way. So during the first phase of the beta, this was like 2 energy, but now in the second phase of the beta, they decided to like change it from 2 to 3, and yeah, 4 damage for a 3 cost energy, or for 3 energy burst. It's just, I don't know, it feels so weak. I mean, sure, you get all the healing and stuff, but like the damage though, like 4 pyro damage with 3 energy, that is I don't know about that, buddy. Alright, so her passive skill. So she has a passive skill. Characters, well, Arlecchino. Okay, my pen decided to get bigger for no reason. Alright, here we go. So Arlecchino won't receive healing from sources other than Bale Moon Rising, which is her elemental burst. And the moment she gets Bond of Life, she will deal fire damage instead of physical damage. And my pen just became small. What the hell is going on here? Alright. Well, yeah, there you go. So the moment Arlecchino receives 1 Bond of Life, like only 1 point, like she will deal like fire damage, which is really nice. And there's like no limit whatsoever to get like fire damage, normal attacks, which is really great. And yeah, lastly, let's talk about her talent before I read chat, because I know you guys are already like saying a lot of stuff. Alright, talent card. My pen just became bigger for some reason, whatever. Okay, it's a combat action, which means after you play this card, it will be your opponent's turn. So pretty much have an example right here. If we can move. Oh yeah, her passive skill. So the way her passive skill works, it's that she can't receive healing outside from her elemental burst. So the moment you heal, like Yao Yao burst, it should be a heal, right? But no, it's nothing. Not even +0, in fact. And even if you play food on her, like right here, for example, like macarons, it's nothing. Like literally nothing happened. That's so funny. Not even +0, which means if you play Verid's Visage or Marchose Hunter artifacts onto Arlecchino, she will not generate those stacks when you heal her, which is something else. But yeah, so even with the max HP food, like this right here, it's already yeah, that's the max HP food. So supposedly, when you play this onto Arlecchino, Arlecchino should have 11 max HP, right? But she doesn't, because that's how her passive skill works. So even if Sijuin is there, she will get +1 max HP, like right here, right? You see Arlecchino has 11 max HP. So the reason for this is because of Sijuin's passive skill, which every time you remove or you clear Bond of Stacks, you will get +1 max HP. So there you go. As for the talent, yeah, so you play talent card, here you go, and yeah, now it's just opponent's turn. And one thing about this is that, okay, let's actually explain, talk about first the rest of the talent card. So, when your active characters are Arlecchino, so in order to play this talent card, your active character must be Arlecchino. Play this card on them, attach 3 stacks of Bond of Life to Arlecchino. When your Arlecchino has this card equipped, Takes damage. If possible, consume 1 stack of Bond of Life to negate 1 damage. Alright, so that is really good. I'm not gonna lie. And the fact that we have a second talent that works like exactly like Ajdaha, where you play it and then it's your opponent's turn. That's pretty much like a pass button in other TCG. But yeah, that's really good. And here's another interesting reaction. So Xiao Ming, who is the creator from this Bilibili, by the way, shout out to him. So yeah, so he played Lotus Crisp and then plays the talent. So the interaction is right. So Kujusara NA. Why did it times 2 speed? Okay, there you go. So Kujusara attacks. Normally, this shouldn't reduce the Bond of Life stacks because Lotus Crisp absorbs all of the damage, right? All of the damage, but it will still consume Bond of Life, as you can see right here. Like, from 3 stacks it became to 2 stacks, even though, yeah, Lotus Crisp is there. The reason for this is pretty much the same from Crab. So remember where most of the time most Crab players play Lotus Crisp first before the shield generation comes in. It's pretty much the same thing when it comes to Arlecchino. So the thing is, you play the talent first, so that the Bond of Life will go first ahead of the Lotus Crisp, if you get what I mean. So I hope you guys understand. But if you guys play Crab or saw Crab, the way they play Lotus Crisp or the Arcane Day of Resistance, then yeah, you pretty much get what I mean. So yeah, so you should play Bond of Life first, or the talent, or get Bond of Life stacks first, or with talent, yeah, and then you play with like Lotus Crisp. That way, even if like they NA, then yeah, Lotus Crisp will receive like 1 word of damage. Anyway, that's enough about me yapping. Yeah, I've been yapping too much, I know. Like, there's also like another example here actually. Where is it? Yeah, this one right here. So you guys see it? This one is a good example. So Arlecchino, let me get the pen. Dude, why is my pen getting smaller and bigger for no reason? Like, what the hell? Alright. So you guys see it here. So Bond of Life is there first, and then there's the shield, most likely from the artifact like General Ancient Helm or Tenacity. So the moment you have like Bond of Life first, it will like take damage. It will, because that's how talent works, right? So Kujusara NA. As you guys can see, the shield point is still there, like 1 point. So yeah, so if this was like opposite, like let's say the shield points and the Bond of Life switch places, then the shield points will get depleted like to 0, and then the Bond of Life, no matter what, regardless, like it will deplete from 2 stacks to 1 stack. So that's pretty much how her talent works. You guys understand? I hope so. Alright, and I think that's pretty much about it. Let's check her burst animation right here. Man, that is so clean. Hell yeah. Sheesh. I love how everyone's at 1 HP. What the hell? What the hell is happening here? And then Deluxe applied with the refraction. I see that. Oh, that's funny. And yeah, Arlecchino will receive healing depending on the amount of Bond of Life stacks. So if Arlecchino has like 9 Bond of Life stacks, then she will heal for like 9 HP as well. So that's pretty much how it works. But yeah, the damage will still be the same, like 4 damage, and that's pretty much about it. Okay, I think that's pretty much about it for Arlecchino. Alright, let me know in the chat. Alright, time for me to read chat, finally. Hi chat. I just just ate lunch, by the way. So I mean, I did deliver the whole thing nicely, surely, right? Okay, here we go. First TCG match of the week, and I'm fighting a wolf crab deck. God save me. Oh boy, Grace. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, father's here. Yeah, yeah. Please be good on TCG too. Okay. Ooh, we're gonna rate her. So, okay. Before I rate her, let me read the chat. So, over 10. Alright, let's see. Let me fix that. Okay. Before I rate her, where are we? I mean, Hutao also did 4 damage burst, I guess. Yeah, but here's the thing. Hutao's burst can increase up to 6 if Hutao's HP falls below 6, which is really good already, because most of the time, or in most scenarios, Hutao's HP really falls down to 6. So, yeah, and the healing as well, which is really good. And yeah, with talent as well and weapon, like she can, her elemental burst damage can deal like with 8 or something like that. But with Arlecchino, yeah, I don't know, like, yeah, it's 4 damage, true, but it doesn't increase no matter what you do, which is really sucks. They could have actually like put Arlecchino's burst to 6 damage. That would have been good. But for like 3 energy and then 4 damage, that feels so low, I'll be honest with you. That it feels really, really weak. That's just my opinion though. Her TCG burst is as weak as her in-game burst. I can't. Yeah, exactly. It does really feel weak to the point where you burst as an emergency button, I guess, to heal her. Yeah, I guess so. If Arlecchino's the lowest HP, would she be healing sync for Cookie? Probably, yeah. I think that's what I think is so as well. This is why, so a lot of people are actually thinking like her best deck is going to be Cookie Shanyun, which in my opinion, I feel like that's so really yikes in my opinion. Because yeah, most of the time, the moment you swap to Arlecchino and your opponent attacks Arlecchino, then yeah, the healing from Cookie would be like for nothing. Like right? Like 0. Like, oh my goodness. So it's really bad. So I don't know. Hopefully that's not the case, but I think that's gonna be the case. Where if Arlecchino has the lowest HP, and you swap and Cookie skill takes off, then yeah, most likely it will heal Arlecchino for nothing, like not even +0, which is insane. Hopefully I'm wrong and the burst is decently useful. Is it though? I mean, for emergency cases, like probably in one game, you're probably gonna see her burst like only once per game. I'll be honest, once per game. I could be wrong on this, but that's just my guess though. Maybe Rightful Rewards weapon with Barbara and Farina Stall. Dude, you don't want to play Arlecchino with Barbara and Farina Stall. Because first of all, Arlecchino cannot receive from any healing from them. So what's the point of that? So it's really bad. Like, I don't want to play Arlecchino in a Hydro Stall. Because imagine you're playing Hydro Residence and like Barbara and Farina gets the healing, but Arlecchino doesn't. Like, that is just so bad. Like, that is really bad. Like, hell no. I thought healing on Arlecchino would give someone else healing or some sort of healing to Butterfly conversion for her. Yeah, imagine that. So anything that heals the teammate or takes the most damage should be healing sync if she takes the most damage. Yeah, pretty much. And the thing that's worse is that she doesn't gain Bond of Life from heals. Wait, let me read that again. And the thing that's worse is that she doesn't gain Bond of Life from heals. Yeah, unlike, well, I mean, that's true. I mean, Arlecchino and Cloran, they're pretty much different. So, yeah. I mean, that's good for, I mean, actually, you know what? They could have been really good, actually, but that's not how Cloran, pretty much that's not how Arlecchino works. Like, Arlecchino and Cloran have different kits, so yeah, pretty much. I wish her burst reset her skill, like, in the main game. Oh, dude, that would be insane, actually. You're right. The moment you Arlecchino burst, her elemental skill must be 0 cost. Real! Like, actually so true. Dude, that would be insane actually. Like, forget 6 damage burst from Arlecchino. Like, okay, 4 damage from burst, sure. But make it at least after her elemental burst. Like, her elemental skill must be like, the next time you use her elemental skill, it must be like 0 cost. Because that's how, yeah, her main game kit works. Dude, that should have been actually really good. Like, really insane actually. Man, but then again, here's the thing. Her elemental skill provides insane amount of value. Like, insane amount of value. Can you imagine that? So, and I say insane amount of value because you have 5 stacks of Blood Deck Directive, right? Let me scroll down here. So yeah, you have... Okay, let me slow down. Holy shit, my mind is going ape monkeys in the zoo right now. Oh my goodness, I'm seeing bananas all over here. Alright, anyway, yeah, so like I said, her elemental skill provides insane amount of value because you apply Bond of Life to the opponent and to Arlecchino as well. So not only it will negate some healing from the opponent, but it will also increase the damage from Arlecchino's normal attacks, which is insane. Like, can you imagine the value of this elemental skill compared to the rest of all TCG characters? Like, this must be the highest value ever, like, from any elemental skill in this game, for sure. For sure. Like, just imagine like how many Bond of Life can you get from just one elemental skill. Like, it's 10. 5 for the opponent and 5 for your Arlecchino. So what does Bond of Life does to the opponent? It will negate the healing. So what does it do for Arlecchino? It will increase the damage from her normal attacks, which is insane. Think about it. So there you go. All right. Who could possibly her best teammate? Her best teammate is most likely gonna be an Nemo character, and I say this because this one right here. Watch. Ding ding ding. You see everyone getting applied with Bond of Life. So it's either you pair her. Actually, I do have a hold on. How do I do this? I do have a sorry. I do have a deck list here as well, by the way. Let me see if I can open. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, there's this. Wait, not this one. There we go. So yeah, this is pretty much my suggestion. You want to pair Arlecchino with one animal character, or you can pair her with Superconduct or Electrocharge. Also, you can also pair her with other Fatui like I did here. Like, Arlecchino is paired with all of the Tui. All kinds of Fatui actually. So that you can get Fatui Conspiracy. Because Fatui Conspiracy does help a little bit with the getting stacks of from Blood Deck Directive. So yeah, the rest of the stuff here, like, yeah, there's Ajda with Layla. I really like this one. Like the with Arlecchino, Ajda, Layla combo, because they pretty much stall with their talent cards, which is already insane. And there's this one as well, as you guys already see from the deck name, Trash ? So yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, a lot of people did say like this one's really good because yeah, Cookie's elemental skill is really good, Shanyon as well, and all of that stuff. And there's also Crab with Chiori, sure, and all that stuff. So yeah, Arlecchino is best paired most certainly with Anemo because you spread Bond of Life to all the characters, which is absolutely insane, and then you get a lot of Bond of Life already onto Arlecchino from just one singular swirl reaction, which is really good. Alright. 6 for me, yeah. Arlecchino seems like Clan 2.0, pretty much, yeah. Her healing is nice, but it seems delayed, yeah. She needs to ramp up first, yeah. Yeah, like most likely if you're gonna play Arlecchino, you really want to start on Arlecchino first, and then you skill and then you ramp. Or you could play her talent card and then you skill and then you ramp. Just like how you did most of the time with Cookie, if you ever play Cookie Shanyun, you always start with Cookie, right? And then you elemental skill on her, and then you ramp. So, I mean, same thing applies if you're playing Arlecchino. You start with Arlecchino, you play the talent so that you get bottom of life stacks immediately, and then she'll get protected from any sort of damage from round 1. And yeah, you skill, you swap, and you do some crazy damage. Crazy stuff with it, for sure. Where's the info? Oh yeah, it's right here. Let me post it in the chat real quick, so you guys can view it as well on yourself. Let's see. Where is chat? Wait, where is chat? Oh, here you are. Let me pin comment as well. There you go. Okay. We good. Okay. What else? Where's the How hard is she? How is she hard counter Clorand? Oh yeah, that's true, because Bond of Life onto Clorand is actually really good. So does Arlecchino as well. So avoid flaying the who's the name of the tree? The Frost Operative. Yeah, the Frost Operative Fatui. Yeah. Probably another generic user of Asia, Sincho, Layla, etc. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can already see it. Even more than Sijuin, perhaps, yeah. If this is against a Clorand or Frost agent, it might backfire, yeah. Looks fun, yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. Okay, let me read the final chat here. I'm almost done. She will only get 1 bot of life, yeah. Jade Spear might go crazy this patch with Minty Meat Rolls and Layla's skill. Yeah, actually Chamberlain already had the video of that. Yeah, pretty much. Arlecchino skill, then talent card, 5 there bet. Actually, you do talent card first, and then you elemental skill. Because the reason why you want the talent first is because number 1, damage protection is really good. And yeah, pretty nice. Arlecchino Yunjin. Yeah, surely. Alright, well that's pretty much that's all the chat for now. Alright, now we can rate the card. She does feel mid, I'll be honest. And yeah, you guys already said it. I do rate her a 6 as well. So, the reason why I rate her 6 is because number 1, her elemental burst feels weak. Number 2, she is very vulnerable because if Arlecchino receives a lot of damage from Electrocharge, Superconduct, Swirls, then yeah, how can you heal Arlecchino if you don't have her burst, right? So she is very vulnerable, but the strength about her is that her elemental skill has a lot of value, like insane amount of value, and her normal attacks, which is most of your damage comes from, is from normal attacks, which means it's not as dice intensive as the other characters, like Diluc, for example. Like if you want to go crazy with Diluc, like especially 335 from Diluc, then you need like how many pyro dice, right? You need like how many? So with it's like 9, but with talent it's going to be like 7 pyro dice, and that is a lot of pyro dice, and that is like getting 7 to 9 pyro dice is really hard. But with Arlecchino, you just need normal attacks from her, and normal attacks her maximum damage from normal attacks deals 5 damage, because again, yeah, if possible, consume up to 3 stacks of Arlecchino's Bond of Life and increase the damage by the same amount. So there you go, 5 damage normal attack, and you only need like 1 pyro die instead of 3, which is really good. So that's pretty much how I rate hers, and yeah, I rate her 6 out of 10. I would have rated her a 7 or even 8 if and only if her elemental burst deals 6 instead of 4, or Yeah, her elemental after elemental burst, you can elemental skill again for free. But I feel like that's broken because again, her elemental skill provides an insane amount of value. So yeah, there you go. All right, are we clear? Are we done now with Arlecchino? I pretty much want to speed run this whole thing because there's a lot of to discuss. So yeah, so that's pretty much about it for Arlecchino. All right, now we can head on to Kinich. All right, here we go. Our boy Kinich. Let's see it. So Kinich is our second Natlan character card who is coming in Genius Invocation TCG. His normal attack, nothing special. Let's talk about his elemental skill. Elemental skill, Canopy Hunter Riding High. Select one of your characters. Attach Grapple Link. Oh, let me get the pen. Attach Grapple Link to self and enter Nitro's Blessing state. Deal 2 Dendro damage, then switch position with the selected character. So how is the switching character works? So wait a minute, that's the same thing. Wait, is it the same thing? It might as well be the same thing. Wait, where is... Oh no, wait, this might be... Yeah, there it is. Kinich. So your elemental skill with Kinich, and then you swap like that. That's how the swapping works. Very interesting, isn't it? And yeah, you elemental skill, you select one of the characters you want to swap with. Like, for example, here, Xiaoming picked Mulaney, and then they swap positions. It will be like still Kinichi's turn. It's like you swap to Klee or something. It's just you change positions. Like, that's it. And yeah, let's read the rest of the stuff here. So, okay, I can cross out Arlecchino now. Okay. So, Grapple Link, that's pretty much a self-buff, like right here. It's not technique, unlike Mulaney, right? So, with Mulaney elemental skill with her, she automatically equipped her technique, which is for Mulaney. But for Kinichi's case, it's not. But instead, the Grapple Link is a form of self-buff, right? I can also cross... not really. We might... I mean, is there anything else? What about, I mean, I think that's it, right? Let me refresh. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, so Grapple Link, it's a self-buff. After the opposing side takes burning damage, that's pretty much how his main kit stuff works as well in main game. Or your characters use a technique card, or a technique actually, not a technique card, but technique like, you know, Mulaney's technique, the one cost. The character to which is attached gains 1 Nitro point. And here's the difference as well. So Mulaney starts with 2 Nitro points, right? For Kinich starts at 0 Nitro points. So there you go. Alright, anyway, when Nitro points are at 2, attach Grapple Link. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say anything. When Nitro points are at 2, attach Grapple Link to the character to which is attached, then consume 2 Nitro points. After Grapple Link is attached, before your characters select their actions, if the attached character is the active character, deal 3 Dendro damage to the nearest opponent. So number 1, nearest opponent means what's in front of him. Nearest, which means what's in front of him. And what this means right here is that, think of it like Kazuha Plunge. Kinich is actually Dendro Kazuha if you think about it, but stronger and much slower. So yeah, that's actually a really good comparison as well. Yeah, so now we can take a look at how Kinich is doing. So yeah, we already see. So there you go. So that's the Grapple Link, right? The plunge thingy for Kazuha, right? So the moment you swap to Kinich, if you're able to get 2 Nitro points, and yeah, Kinich will attach Grapple Link to himself, and when you swap to him, oh, here's the thing. If you swap to him, it will be your opponent's turn. Unlike Kazuha, the moment you swap to Kazuha, Kazuha will immediately attack, right? For Kinich's case, that's not the case. The moment you swap to Kinich, it will be your opponent's turn, and then after your opponent's turn, then Kinich will fire off the 3 Dendro damage. And this is what I'm pretty much talking about. So to the nearest opponent, which means what's in front of him. So the active character here is Kaya, right? But Kenichi's hit Bennett. Not Kaya, it's Bennett. Because again, that's the keyword, nearest opponent, what's in front of Kenich, which is his nearest opponent. So there you go. And yeah, here's the thing, after you swap to Kenich, right, it will fire, right, to the nearest opponent. It will still be your turn. Like right here, it's still his turn. And yeah, you can swap off and yada yada yada, there you go, right? Which is like a polar opposite of Kazuha, if I guess. Yeah. And yeah. So if you proc verdict damage, it will generate 1 night soul point, which is really good. So elemental burst. Okay, they're talking about elemental burst. So let's talk about elemental burst. Ahau, Almighty Dragon Lord Ahau. So it's a 2 energy burst. Deal 1 damage and create 1 Almighty Dragon Lord Ahau. It's a summon with 2 usages. Deal 1 damage, then deal 1 damage to your opponent's next character. Alright, so let's see how this works, right? Because I know you guys are curious as well. Ah, here we go. I skipped too much. I wonder if it's gonna show or not. Let me check. Oops. Yeah, that happens in Bilibili. Hold on. Yeah, the talent card. Did it explain the burst? Hold on. He did show the how burst works actually. I think it didn't. Hold on. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, here we go. So this is pretty much how Ahau works, right? So Ahau's fire 2 Dendro shots onto the opponent like this. Which means, if there's only 1 opponent left, like what you guys saw earlier, if you guys noticed it, it will only fire once, and that's it. It will not fire twice, even though, yeah, like they're the only ones left and the rest is dead. So that's, yeah, pretty much how it works. And yeah, imagine Ahau with Ultimate Surfing Buddy card. That's gonna be insane. With Milani as well, that's gonna go crazy. But yeah, alright. Now let's talk about his talent, which, yeah. So its talent card is 1 cost. Really cheap. And yeah, you can play this onto Kenich even though he's on standby, which is really good. Unlike Arlecchino, right? Like, if you want to play Arlecchino's talent card, Arlecchino must be the active character. But for Kenich's case, you don't have to. You can pretty much equip this onto Kenich, and then you swap to Kenich, and yeah, it's gonna be really good. Alright, so let's talk about his talent card. Well, you guys already know what's his talent card is all about. Because, well, if you notice it from Mulani, from this patch, then yeah, you guys already have an idea about this. When your Kenichi has this card equipped, switches to become your active character or uses Canopy, his elemental skill. If you have the same amount or fewer cards in your hand than your opponent, steal 1 card from their hand with the highest original elemental dice cost, after which your opponent draws 1 card. Now, take a notice of this, because we're definitely come back to this later. So that's really good. Infinite Yoink. It's actually Yumkasaurus in the form of talent card, which is insane, and it's free. Because the moment you swap to Kenich or you use his elemental skill, you will yoink. Like, actually steal their card, and yeah, only, well, it's once per round. I mean, of course. Imagine it's twice per round. That's gonna be stupid. Holy shit. But yeah, so his talent card, yeah, I think we already see it. Yeah, right here. So the moment you swap to Kenich, you have same amount of cards. Like, the opponent has 1 card, you also have 1 card. You swap to Kenich, you yoink, and then they also draw 1, which you guys already saw it. right? So same thing. Oh yeah, here's the thing as well. So if your opponent doesn't have any cards, right? Here's the funny thing. Oh my god. So here's the funny thing. They don't have any cards. The moment you swap to Kinich, guess what happens? They fucking draw one card. What? Why? Why? That's so stupid. Okay, I'll talk about it later, but not for now. But yeah, that is so fucking funny though and stupid. But yeah, dude. Imagine yoinking nothing and giving your opponent, hey, my opponent, you want draw one card? Here you go. It's for free. Oh my god. Dude, do you have any idea how good and insane one draw card is? Like in any TCG, drawing one card, like at least one card is really good. Because imagine that one card it can be anything. Especially if you believe Heart of the Cards. Yeah, surely. Alright, well that's pretty much how his talent card is all about. Now, finally let's check his elemental burst. Ooh, that's clean. Damn, that is clean. And yeah, there's Ahau. Ahau's picture is really awesome though. Like, look at this picture. Like, look at this art. Isn't that insane art? There's Kinich as well on the bottom. And yeah, Ahau with his glasses and all that stuff. That is insane detail though. Sheesh. Alright, so that's pretty much about Kinich. Now I can finally read chat again. Alright chat, what are you guys' thoughts on Kinich overall? And after this, we're gonna talk about the new cards as well. Yeah, after this. Alright, let me read the chat first, but before I read chat, let me get my handkerchief, so I'll be right back for a little bit. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Alright, chat, what do you guys have to say about Kinich? So let me check. Also, if you use her with Navia, you can use Shrapnel to build their Bond of Life before you NA. Arlecchino Navia, yeah, that sounds something. You could... I mean, is it gonna be Chiori, Navia, and Arlecchino? Well, that was something. Kree is better though, to be honest, because Kree applies a lot of, you know, power application with her burst especially. So I mean yeah, sure, with Navia that's gonna be something. I don't know, but consuming one bond of life to negate one damage is a bit weak. If it was 2 or more excuse me, if it was 2 or more, that would be decent because she is really squishy. True, but actually here's the thing, 1 point is pretty significant. But yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, here's the thing. Arlecchino can easily get a lot of Bond of Life stacks, so with just one elemental skill, which is insane. But having to negate 1 damage with 1 stack of Bond of Life is actually pretty fine for me. I think it's okay. It's not that broken. It's not that bad. I would say it's fairly okay. Yeah. Unironically, could Rightful Reward be good to build her burst more quickly? Most likely, yeah. But to be honest, if you're playing Arlecchino, like how you play Hu Tao with Rightful Reward, it's gonna be something. Because first of all, you need to build Bond of Life stacks onto Arlecchino, right? So that's one thing as well. So yeah, I mean sure, yeah, having Rightful Reward onto her just for her burst. Here's the funny thing, her burst is weak already, so why even play Rightful Reward onto her, right? You might as well play like the Primordial Jade Wing Spear onto her. Like that's pretty much her, like that's actually a really good weapon onto her, and in the main game as well. I actually have Arlecchino in the main game, like with Primordial Jade Wing Spear, so maybe it can work out in TCG as well. Who knows? We'll see. 5 physical damage or pyro damage? It's pyro damage. That's how her passive skill works. If you have no Bond of Life, then it's physical damage. Yeah, pretty much. I think she would be worse than Hu Tao as Rightful Rewards burst spammer though. Yeah, exactly, right. because you have to use her skill to gain butterfly before burst to receive healing. Exactly. Ganyu Froststrike spam and Arle can clean up. Real. Oh my goodness. Hello, Maple. An actual swap position? Yeah, an actual swap position. Can you believe that? Like, it's so clunky. So, the reason why there is this switching positions is because, again, you really want to like do this strategically as well, because you can snipe, right? Because the moment you get to Naito points, the moment you swap to Kenichi, it will fire off the character what's in front of him, right? And yeah, you can pretty much snipe someone depending on the character order that your opponent has. Then yeah, that's gonna be really scary as well, for sure. And here's the thing, so once Kenichi, I actually forgot to explain this as well, I think. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. But I think, here's the thing. While Kenichi is on Night Soul Blessing state, you skill on him, I think he will only deal 2 dendro damage and he cannot swap again. Like, he cannot switch positions again. That's my understanding though, but I could be wrong. But I swear I did see it earlier, but yeah, anyway. It's like reverse Kazuya, yeah, pretty much. What a weird thing to do. Yeah, it is weird, but on paper, yeah, on paper it is weird. But if you dive deep into it, like, it's actually really good, because again, if you're able to get 2 Naito points, you can pretty much snipe their standby character, like Wanderer, for example, right? Which is a really insane thing to do. Yeah, there I go. Can't wait for Emily to come out soon so I can use them together. Oh, true. Yeah. Where's Emily? Where's Hazel even? Where the hell's Hazel? Dude, Hazel has been out in the main game for a while and he hasn't been in TCG. Like, what the hell? Alright. I guess the new event card is viable for him. Oh, you mean the Abundant Phlogiston? Yeah. I guess. You need to use two techniques or trigger burn 2 times within 2 rounds. Yeah. Okay. We can finally rate before I rate Kenichi out of 10. And I'll talk about his strengths and weaknesses as well. But let me finish reading the chat. It seems fairly easy with Mulani. Yeah, that's why if you're playing Kenichi, I think it's best that you play with Mulani because it's really good. Constant yoink every round. Yeah, like imagine if you get Kenichi's talent early, then yeah, you can easily yoink every other round, which is funny. Meta talent is in danger. Yup. Kenichi's talent card is literally the salesman meme here. Real. Actually, so true. Oh my god, that's so funny. I receive 1 card, you receive 1 card. It's pretty much a trade. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Yeah, hold on. Now I'm having a sneeze. What a bad timing. Fudge. I pulled Kenichi mostly for his burst animation. Yeah, I mean it's really cool. Yeah, no burgeon effect, only burning. Sad. I mean, in main game, does burgeon work onto? I mean, it kind of does. Yeah, I guess. This talent sounds like the most cringe thing ever for your opponent. So true, Maple. So true. I'm gonna make a yoink deck and it will be hilarious. Oh my god, ain't no way. I guess 8 seems like a utility unit more than a carry. Maybe 6 or 7. Okay, so you guys are... Okay, so catch-up rates 8. Okay. Seems like a utility unit more than a carry. Maybe 6 or 7, maybe 5 or 6. For free enemy card draw sometimes. Yeah, that alone is already pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. So to counter Kenichi, you avoid giving burning and have no cards in hand. Pretty much, yeah. So Shinyan Apep is waving, like, hello! Oh my god. Kinich like more interesting and fun than Arlecchino, 7 to 7.5. Okay. This swap thing is the funniest thing ever. Yeah. Does moving even count as swapping for things like Kuki Shinobu's skill? No, probably not. I assume not. Because here's the thing. The moment, because it will be Kenichi's turn, right? Because like here. So you skill, right? You switch with Klee. It's still, you are still on Kinich. It's like you swap to Klee or Lini. You're still on Kinich after your elemental skill. So that's the thing. So I assume with Kuki, like Kuki skill or Kaya burst or something, it's not gonna work. I don't think so. No, I don't think it's not gonna work like that. No. Yep, Burgeon and Burning both gives Naito points in game. Really? Okay, but in TCG only Burning. Interesting. Not even Burgeon. That's interesting. Okay, they didn't release Natlan Resonance. It's too early to release Natlan Resonance because there's only 2 characters that we have so far from Natlan. So yeah, it's gonna be good to yoink cards and play reciproc cards with him. Yeah. Burning summons is the worst Dendro reaction. True, one of the worst reactions as well with Dendro reactions. Yeah. Oh, and no Burgeon buff means you can even vape all the pyro you're generating from burning. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much it from chat. Okay, dude, I'm sneezing really bad. Oh my god. Okay, give me a moment. I need to get another new handkerchief. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, this is such a bad timing. Okay. Man, here I was hoping I'll finish this whole thing in like 1 hour, but holy shit, I've been yapping already. Jeez, man. Okay, hold on. Whew. Okay, let's make the pen a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, so let's start rating him out of 10. So you guys already rated him, but here's my rating. So, his strengths and weaknesses. So, his strength, I mean, here's the funny thing. I only have 1 strength for him and there's a lot of weaknesses. So hear me out. Hear me out. His strength, his elemental skill is really strong. If you're able to get the grapple link like once every other skill, right? So you deal 3 damage every time you skill. Just like Kazuha, right? But here's the problem. Actually, I do have a video for this. Already made a recording about this. Actually, I'll play it. I actually forgot what I said, but I'm gonna play it in case. Let me see here. Let's see. Cause here, oh yeah. Just a disclaimer. I already saw the cards a few days ago, by the way. Like, I already saw the patch notes, like everything from the China's creator experience server. So I was able to, you know, I was able to edit the video, like for this one, right? For the new cards, patch notes, balance changes, etc. So I was able to make it in advance, which is really good for me because tomorrow, I'm gonna be participating a marathon, and yeah, there's gonna be a vlog tomorrow as well. So anyway, let's talk about the strengths and weaknesses. Where are we? Okay, let me mute the music so you guys can hear it. Chat, let me know, is the music actually too loud, too quiet, or is it all right? Let me know. Okay, let's play one of the stuff here, like this one. I don't know if you guys hear it. His elemental skill is really strong if you're able to get at least one or twice with the grapple prepare with just one elemental skill. Okay, do you guys hear that clearly or not? I hope so. Alright. I'd say a little loud. Okay, noted. Okay, let me once again. I already made a voice recording about the whole thing actually, like the opinions and stuff. Again, let me play this whole his strengths. Here we go. His elemental skill is really strong if you're able to get at least one or twice with the grapple prepare with just one elemental skill. And yeah, that's just pretty much his strengths, pretty much, funny enough. And here comes, okay, now for the weaknesses. Oh, there's a lot of things I said about the weaknesses. So, listen carefully, because here we go. But here's the problem. If you're going to play Kinich without Mulani or without the technique cards and you're just focusing on getting burning reactions, then you're going to have to elemental skill twice with Kinich just to get one grapple prepare, which is really bad. Like imagine paying 6 Dendro just to get 7 Dendro damage in. And here's another thing. Most technique cards are so expensive to play besides Yumkasaurus and Mulani's technique. And Kukusaurus, I forgot. So yeah, you really want to pair Kinich with Mulani. And here's another problem as well. There's only 2 Natlan characters that we have so far, Kinich and Mulani. And normally you want to pair Kinich with Mulani because Mulani's technique is like 1 cost, so you can pretty much generate Nitro points with Kinich's elemental skill. So yeah, that's one side about it, I guess. Alright, I don't have a script for this, by the way, so yeah. Yeah, I don't have script for making a video for the upcoming video for the new characters and the balance updates. His elemental burst is very weak, but you can use ultimate surfing buddies so you can get a how and deal a lot of burning reaction, I guess. So I guess that's one thing. Okay, is that it? And yeah, we only have few Natlan characters for now. So maybe in the near future where we're gonna have Mawika or Oron, then maybe Kinish will be like very strong. Who knows? There you go. Okay, do you guys, how's the audio for that? Is it really good? It should be really good for the audio. So yeah, there you go. So there's only 2 Natlan characters that we have right now, which is that Kinich and Mulani. So hopefully in the near future where Mawika and Ororon, especially Mawika and Ororon gets released, then Kinich might be really really strong. Who knows? But yeah, there you go. If you guys if the audio is low, you can pretty much rewind this live stream, and yeah, you can raise the audios on your side, and yeah, all right. There you go. And finally, because of that, I can finally rate Kinich a 5 out of 10. For now, this is 5 out of 10. But maybe in the near future, where Mawika gets released alongside with Oron, not Citlali, because Citlali is Cryo and Dendro that cannot have a elemental reaction. This is why I specifically said Mawika and Oron, because you guys already saw the rainbow decks, right? Especially Nahida. Like most Nahida decks that you see, right, with rainbow decks is Electro and Pyro. So who are the Electro and Pyro characters from Natlan? Exactly, right? Mawika and Oron. So when Mawika or Oron gets released, I think he could be an 8 out of 10, depending on how strong Mawika is or even Oron. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so that's pretty much all about Kinich. I expect you to rate 4. I could, but I would rate him 5. Because simply, he can snipe. And his elemental skill can be really strong if you're playing him correctly. Like, if you're playing him with techniques, able to get burning damage or burning reaction efficiently, then, yeah, I think he's pretty okay. Alright? Yeah, that's pretty much about it. Now we can finally move on to the new cards. But before we move on to the new cards, let me catch up with the chat real quick. Yeah, music is a little too loud. Yeah, I already lowered it. I think it's still... It should be fine. Okay, there you go. Now it's lower. That has to be the lowest. Alright. The Scotch here, what did I miss? Rewind the stream. Almost wonder if you should play Rainbow deck for Kinich. Maybe add Electro for Quicken and plus Overload. Yeah, so okay, here's the thing. Deck recommendations as well. I already have a picture of this as well. So, let me show it to you. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. This one. So with Kinich, you can pretty much play Kinich with exactly right with Mulani and with Lini. I mean, Xiaoming already played this as well. Like, where is it? Like right here. See, she already did it. Like with Mulani, Kinich, and Lini. I think that's gonna be the Kinich most popular deck for this match. For this patch, it's this deck. And the another thing will be is this one, the Xinyan Apep. Because you can easily go for burning reactions with Xinyan, especially if Xinyan went for burst. And you're going to discard a lot as well. So with Kinich's talent card, like you can pretty much go for infinite yoinks, which is crazy. And yeah, discard, and all that stuff. Really good. Okay, now let's head on to the actually, hold on. Again, let me catch up with the chat before I move on. This motherfucker could have died in heated battle. My gobbing. Oh boy. I think Kinich really want Mawika to be character cards ASAP. Yeah. Really good audio. Okay, sounds good to me. Audio wise, it's good. Okay, alright. Nice. So I hope you guys understand the reasoning behind my rating for Kinich. Why I rate him 5, not 6, or not even 4. So yeah, there you go. Is there anyone who is 10 out of 10? Is there any card who is 10 out of 10? I wonder. I actually wonder. Probably, I would say Crab is 10 out of 10 or 9.5. Actually, I did rate Clorand a 9.5 in my previous stream where I reviewed the new cards from previous patch. So yeah, I was correct. A lot of Chinese pro players did rate Clorand like 7, 8, and 9. And I gave Clorand a 9.5 because the fact that she can solo all by herself is just insane with the healings and all that. Anyway, he's being generous with that 5. Am I? Maybe. I'm Shan Yun is 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, Shan Yun is 10 out of 10. I mean, is she though? Kind of, yeah, I guess. Yoimiya 10 out of 10, based. Narwhal card, based. Dude, when Narwhal got released for the first time, yeah, I can see that, true. I hope version 5.5 TCG playable characters for Emily, Farina Emily is Bloom Party. I know Future's deck. Ah man, imagine that. 10 out of 10 is Crab. It's so versatile as I stall aggro. True, like holy shit, Crab is just Crab, my goodness. Alright. Now I finally caught up the chat. Now we can move on to the new cards. Hopefully I can finish this whole thing in like 30 minutes. Because yeah, I don't want to make this live stream very too long. But at the same time, I want to make this, you know, very educational-ish, if you take it that way. Alright, anyway, let's go. Okay. So we got a new card of Flower Feather Clan. It's a location card that costs 0. After you discard 2 cards, okay, your next off-field character gains 1 stack of... The next time this character switches to become your active character, recover 1 elemental die of this corresponding color. 10 stack, infinitely, but can trigger one stack each time. So it can stack infinitely, but the moment you swap, it can trigger only one stack at a time. So even have you like 999 stacks of this whole thing, it will only trigger once every time you swap to the character that has that. Yeah. So this is really good. It's like Central Laboratory Ruins, but it's lower and it's free. That's pretty much about it. Plus it's permanent as well. It's permanent. So this is really good for decks like Xinyan, Apep. Actually, did Xiaoming already? I think he did. Let's check it out. I assume he did. Did he? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. I mean, unless... Yeah, probably not. And yeah, there's Gaming as well. Yeah, there's no info for Gaming, but for the CN server, there's already is. But I'm not gonna bother with that in this stream anyway. Because, yeah, I mean, I have a feeling that Gaming will get released in 5.5. Like, it has to be, right? Like, it has to be. Alright, anyway. So, yeah, really good, right? Again, it pretty much just works like Central Laboratory Ruins, but it's much slower because, again, it can only trigger one stack each time the moment you swap onto that character. But the good thing is it's free, it's zero cost, and it's permanent. So there you go. Alright, let's move on. Okay, let me rate this card. Should we rate this card? I might as well, right? So out of 10... That is so ugly. Okay, out of 10. I would say... I mean, here's the thing. You can only play this card if you're going for the discard deck. So... yeah, which means it's not for general use. So I'm gonna rate this like a 5 as well. While with Laboratory Ruins is like an 8 out of 10. That's pretty much about it. I could rate it 6 actually, 6 out of 10. But I don't know, because most of the time there's like a lot of location cards that you want to play in Xinyan Apep. Actually, I could be wrong on that. I don't play Xinyan Apep much, so I don't know. Maybe you guys did, so let me know in the chat. Alright, we can move on to the another new card. Okay. The Tepetlisar Treasure Hunter at Large. It's a event card, 1 cost. Add 2 Abundant Phlogiston cards to both your and your opponent's decks, after which both of you draw 2 cards. Ha. So it's like strategize, but worse. And I say worse. Okay, this could be really good if you're playing with Kinich, because this is really good for Kinich, right? But the opponent draws 2 cards as well. Now, there's upside to this and downside to this. So let me talk about the downside first. So the downside is your opponent will draw 2 cards. Your opponent draws 2 cards. That is already bad. Like, imagine you're playing Prank Creation for 1 cost. Like, imagine that. But instead, both of you win, right? It's pretty much Prank Creation, and it's 1 cost, but both of you win. That's pretty much how it works. And also, yeah, it adds the 2 trash cards for your opponent as well. Now, this is really funny if hold on. You're playing... Hold on, let me find if I can find this card. Hold on. You could play this if you're playing this funny ass card. Let me see if I can pull a picture of this card. Hold on. Okay, I got it. Dude. It would be funny if you play this card with this. The Mausoleum of King Deshret. Imagine. And also the upside for this as well is that if your opponent has 10 cards and you play this, your opponent will overdraw those 2 cards, which is good. So I guess the friendly reminder here is that be careful on how many cards you have in your hand, because you'll never know. If your opponent play this and you have like 9 cards or 10 cards in your hand, then you're definitely gonna overdraw those 2 cards. And yeah, imagine with this as well, like bro, imagine you're combining this Mausoleum of King Deshret with this. That's gonna be a very absolute cinema for sure. So yeah, you guys can definitely cook on that part. I'm not gonna cook it though, but you guys can, because I already said it. So yeah, give it a try. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'll rate this card. I'll give it 2 because it's trash. All right, moving on to Hot Spring O'Clock. Okay, that's the last new card that we're gonna get. Oh boy, oopsie daisy. All right, let me know in the chat actually. +2 trash for the opponent. Yeah. Oh my god, Katrina is so cute. Yeah, the sparkling eyes with the telepthosaurs. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna read the chat. Let's focus on this last card before I read the chat. All right. It's an event food card. So Hot Spring O'Clock. It's a food card, 1 cost. Heal the target for 1 additional HP. And 1 additional HP for each summon on your field. Which means if you have 4 summons on the board, you can heal someone to 5 HP healing. Dude, this is one of the most amazing, or should I say broken, food cards ever. But yeah, here's the thing. Each summon on your field, so you have to play a summon deck in order to play this card. So what summon decks? Well, you have Chiori, a Pep, really good. Like, a Pep's gonna go crazy with this food card. So is it gonna be a buff for the Xinyan Apep deck? Most likely, yeah, because imagine Xinyan's at 5 HP, right? And then your opponent plays that, then that Xinyan will become like 10 HP. Isn't that insane? Like, compared to other foods, like fucking hash brown, like it only heals 2. And then you have Lotus Crisp, which only blocks like 3 HP worth of damage. And then you have this sucker right here, who can like heal up to a maximum of 5 if you have like 4 summons on the board, which is insanely a lot. Like, bro, that is insanely a lot. Like, if you're playing Chiori summons, or even just not but a Pep. Like, imagine you're high rolling it with a Pep summons, like with Burning and then the Kindreds from the Pep. You can easily get 4 HP healing, or possibly 5, right? Like, getting 5 is easy. Like, bro, this card is nuts. And so, I'm gonna rate this a 9 out of 10. Actually, jokes on that. An 8 out of 10. -2, or I say 8 out of 10 because, again, it's not for general use, because you need summons, right? So that's the thing. But here's the thing. If you're playing a summon deck, that is so fucking good. Like, it's so good. It's so broken even. Like, it's so good. Like, compared to other healing food cards, right? Like I said, Hash Browns, Lotus Crisp, and stuff like that. Like, oh my god, that is so good. 1 cost as well. Can you imagine that? For 1 freaking cost, that is so good, my guy. Man, so yeah, 8 out of 10. But, because again, it's not for general use. And you have to play summons in order for, like, to get the full value, or a lot of value from this food card. So there you go. Now you can finally caught up to chat. So hi chat, once again. Let me read. the chat and we can have some sort of discussion. All right. So basically, it makes your swap free while tuning your dice. Wait, with who? I forgot. When was this? 10. It's restricted but good for discard decks. Oh, is this for Kinich? Oh no, it's for the right. It's for the this one, the Flower Feather Clan. Yeah, okay. So it basically makes a swap free while tuning your dice. Yeah, pretty much. It's like actually a good point. It's kind of like Dawn Winery in a way. It's a 0 cost, right? But you have to discard 2 cards, right? So yeah, pretty much. It's like swap for free. Yeah, pretty much. Even if they ain't running that land character, you're still giving them free draw. Exactly, which is so bad, right? Like, man. Imagine you force your opponent to overdraw. True. But that's gonna be so rare though. Alright. Might be good if opponent has a full hand. Yeah. Like, if your opponent has 10 cards in their hand, you can pretty much, like, abuse with the overdraw and all that, which is really good. But then again, those kinds of scenario where your opponent has 9 or 10 cards in their hand is pretty low. Like, very, very low, in fact. OMG, the kind of Deshret? Yeah, dude. This with Deshret is gonna go crazy, though. Like, imagine that. Man, imagine that. And then you're playing Siege Win on top of that as well. Oh, boy. Imagine, oh my god, then your opponent would like, your opponent's gonna rage quit because their opponent is not gonna get the cards they wanted, but they got trash cards instead. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I'm not gonna cook that, but you chat can cook that, surely, right? Surely you chat will cook it, right? Yeah, surely. Okay. That's not a great reason to run it, but that would be funny to see. Yeah, it would be very, very funny to see it, but it... yeah, man. Giving free thinking cards to opponent. +2 trash, yeah. Good pair well King Deshret, yeah, exactly. Tuning cards, yeah. Yeah, dude, King Deshret was so popular, especially with Whale, right? Especially with Whale. It was so good, but now... it sucks. Like, it's so trash, but yeah. Anyway. But it's unlikely they have 10 cards. Yeah, in most cases, yeah. This in a Kinich talent deck with Mausoleum. But here's the funny thing. If you're playing that, then you're also yoinking their trash cards as well. So, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. You're giving trash cards to your opponent, but then also you're like yoinking their trash cards. I don't know. Imagine yoinking Forbidden Knowledge. Oh my god, that's a fucking nightmare. Jesus. This card is pretty troll to use. Pretty deserved nerfs this patch. Alright. Chat, I haven't read the balance changes. Chill out. Is the amount of summons you have. Not the usages. Yeah, it's not the usages, but the amount of summons that you have. Did I misinterpret it? Anyway. Yeah, so +5 in best case, which is really good. Yeah. Yeah. The food is Chiori buff? Yeah, surely. Especially with a pep. Forget Chiori. Especially with a pep. Like, it's so broken. They keep buffing summons. They should be! Dude, summons are really good, no joke. I really love summons. Like, summons is my favorite thing back in early TCG days. Like 3.3, 3.4, 3.5, 3.6. Yeah. Oceanid meta now? Not really. Oceanid is trash, unfortunately. 8 out of 10. Niche, but absurdly strong card. Yeah. 5 HP healing for 1 dice. Exactly, right? They should have added the limit to this healing. They should add a cap on the healing, right? Yeah, they probably. Barber Funina Chichi stall is eating good. Oh my god. 4 HP for one dice. That is insane. Yeah, Farina, Yai, and Nahida. Not really. Okay, here's the thing. I mean, for Farina, Yai, Nahida, you only have 2 summons on the board. Maximum. Unless you're getting burning somehow for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, no. Also, that deck is an aggro deck. And most aggro decks don't run any healing anyway. So, yeah, like mostly 1 or 2 healing cards. And that's it. What are you gonna cook for the 100-day challenge with Kinich and Arlecchino? Oh, you mean the countdown challenge, right? So yeah, so Arlecchino and Kinich will definitely be added to my countdown challenge. I actually have no idea. It's gonna be very interesting though to see what are the characters remaining that I have. I actually have a this one right here. Right, so yeah, so I still have yet to play Shenhua, the Volan Sayu, and then Monoyola Wanderer, and then there's still a lot of more, right? So there's not gonna be exactly 36 decks that I'm gonna build. So it's like starting next patch, we're gonna have a total of like 108 characters, which means I can pretty much use everybody, like all the playable characters in next patch for this, like, you know, for this challenge, which is really good. So yeah, so cooking Kinich and Arlecchino, it's gonna be something. I can't wait, but we'll see what happens. What's the countdown challenge? It's the new challenge that I've recently done, especially in one of my recent videos. So I highly check it out. I highly recommend to check it out. It's really good and really funny, and yeah, with commentary as well, and yeah, all that good stuff. It's really good. Go ahead and watch it after this. So all right, so we're done. We're actually done, right? We're actually done with the new cards. Now we can finally head in to the balance changes. Because, oh boy, the moment I see this, I was like, oh shit, this is spicy. Number 1, there are no buffs. None. 0. Zilch. 0 buffs. That is insane. All nerfs. So what are the nerfs? Here we go. Oh boy, hold on. I need to calm the fuck down. Oh, okay, I need to breathe in and breathe out. Okay, you guys ready? Holy shit, here we go. Crab finally got nerfed. But is it actually, I mean, is it gonna be that impactful though? So, its base HP went from 6 to 5. Should I? Okay, I already made a recording about this one actually, but I'm thinking if I should play my recording or should I say it with my own mind. I'll say it with my own mind. Okay, actually, okay, for Crab. Okay, you know what? I'll just play the recording. I need to calm the fuck down. All right, because all the things that I said is pretty much there. So let's talk about. So let's play the recording first, and then I'll try to add some stuff if I can, if there's something that I'm missing. So, let's check Crab. All right, here we go. And finally, we have Crab. Crab. Wait, wrong video. wait, I should have played that. Oh shit. Crap! Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Its base HP went from 6 to 5. Okay, let's be honest here. This change doesn't change much because there isn't that many scenario where 1 HP crab kind of matters a lot. Well, unless you're playing Nahida or with Superconduct or Electrocharge, you can pretty much now kill Crab much faster. But in most cases, in most games, especially in competitive, I don't see a scenario where 1 HP Crab kind of matters. So, yeah, I mean, hey, a nerf is a nerf. What can I say? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, Yeah, honestly, I don't know about this one, but all right. You know what? A nerf is a nerf. I'll take it. Pretty much now kill crab much faster because there isn't that many scenario where 1 HP crab kind of matters a lot. All right, there you go. Is the audio good, right? I mean, you guys already said it in chat. The audio is good. So there you go. So once again, does this nerf impact a lot? In my opinion, no. But a nerf is a nerf, so I'll take it. But yeah, there's actually this one perfect scenario actually in my in one of my videos in YouTube actually when I was playing Yaimiko and Nahida, where Crab was like 1 HP, and yeah, that is like that one particular scenario where it kind of matters, where yeah, that 1 HP is like really really significant. So let me see if I can find that video, and I'll show it to you guys where Crab was at 1 HP. And yeah, the fact that Crab gets nerfed to 5 is really good, which means, yeah, as I said earlier, you can pretty much now kill Crab much faster with with um with Nashida, Electro Charge, or Superconduct, piercing damage. Or here's the funny thing: you can now kill Crab round 1 with Ganyu Talent Frostflake Charge Attack. Like that's that's gonna be funny. Oh boy! All right, where is it? It was the Yaimiko buff, right? Let me see if I can. How come I cannot find it? What the hell? Am I blind? I should be able to see it. Let's see. Dude, where the hell is it? I cannot find it. What the? Dude, am I blind? Huh? I actually cannot see it. Oh my god. Hold up, hold up. Dude, where the hell is it? This is the new cards. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Wait, where is it? Wait, I actually cannot find it. What the hell? Wait, okay. I'm actually so blind. I have no idea. Oh boy. Or did I... No, it should be here. But where? Oh, I see it. Okay, I'm actually so blind. Jesus. Okay, I got it. I got it. So it was this, right? So I was facing Crab. And look at Crab here. 1 HP. Crab's at 1 HP. And this was like round 2, right? Yeah, this one. So yeah, normal like Nahida Electrocharge stuff, right? So Crab's at 4 HP, yada yada yada, and then if I cost Nahida and look at Crab HP, yeah, the fact that they own Crab is crazy. And yeah, imagine if this is like next patch, Crab would have been dead right here, right now. Emerge. Then yeah, then just look, just bro. In this particular scenario, then yeah, 1 HP Crab kind of matter, but in most cases or in most scenario, this like the fact that having 1 HP Crab is significant is pretty much rare, I should say. So yeah, if this was next patch, then yeah, Crab would have been died, and then Sino will be like pretty much is the only one who's alive. So yeah, there you go. All right. Also, I forgot to read chat. Actually, did I read chat? I actually already did, actually. Alright. Is it still good, though? Just never swap into it? Just never swap into it? Yeah. She got the Herald. Actually, I did say during my recording, she did receive the Herald treatment. So, let me play the recording about Shen Yun. So, listen carefully. I'm not sure if this one or this one. I'll play both anyway. Alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. So number 1 on the list of the nerfs, we have Shen Yun. Her elemental skill damage went from 2 Anemo to 1. Okay, that's misplay. Okay, that's not correct recording. Okay, here we go. Alright, listen carefully. Her elemental skill damage went from 2 to 1. Getting the Abyss Herald treatment, eh? Personally, I think this is a good nerf because Shan Yun has been abusing a lot of animal reactions lately, especially with Cookie, right? Like she can easily go for like double electro charge or double superconduct, double overload. Like it's just that insane. But yeah, now she's getting nerfed from 2 to 1. I mean, to be honest, that is quite a big change, just like Harold. So yeah, this is really nice. And again, if you guys want to hear my full thoughts, check out my live. Okay, well, there you go, right? So, once again, for those who doesn't understand, Shanyun's, I think the Shanyun nerf is really good because, again, Shanyun can easily swirl with a lot of animal reactions. And yeah, like compared to Kazuha, like Shen Yun is able to swirl like crazy amount of time, especially with Kuki Shinobu, right? So having this nerf is, I think, really nice for Shen Yun because she is really strong with the double superconduct, double hydro charge, etc. Alright, so that's pretty much about Shen Yun. Now let's head to Chiori. So for Chiori, actually, I want to play a recording for this one as well because I did have a saying for this. So again, listen carefully. Now this is a reasonable nerf for Chiori, yeah. Because now it pretty much aligns with Kolei's talent card, which every time you skill with her, she pretty much deals +1 to 2 damage. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So yeah, again, this Chiori nerf is pretty reasonable. The fact that they finally increased the talent cost card from 3 to 4 is really nice. And yeah, it pretty much now aligns with exactly like Kolei's talent card, which is the Sidewinder. Because think about it, compare Chiyo's talent card to Kolei's talent card when it comes to value. So every time you skill with Kolei with Sidewinder or with her talent card, she will deal like 1 to 2 extra worth of damage, especially with Quicken and all that. Same applies to Chiori as well, but in a form of summon. But same thing, same value. So there you go. And yeah, man, alright. Pretty much. And finally, we can now discuss the Yumkasaurus nerf. So, if you guys noticed it from earlier when we were discussing about Kinichi's talent card, there's this like new effect, right? Where your opponent, okay, that's big. Your opponent draws 1 card every time you steal. You know how bad that is? Like, bro, imagine. This is a pretty bad nerf, actually. Like, Yumkasaurus is now trash. I mean, still, the Yoink is pretty good. But here's the problem. Imagine you Yoink their bad card from their hand, and then they're able to draw 1 good card from their deck. That's a pretty bad trade. That is a pretty bad trade. Like, actually, they already have, like, they actually have a clip about this. It's actually so funny. Let's go to Chamberlain's. I forgot which one is Chamberlain's channel here. Not you. Which one was it? It's this one. But which one was it? I forgot. Hold on. This one. I found it. Watch. This is so fucking funny. It's stupid. So Xiaoming, Chamberlain's opponent, goes for the Yoink. There's the Yoink. Gets the Yoink card. and draws one card. Like fucking nothing happened.
你不用摸一个吧？服了。
Bro,
观众朋友们，
Like-
大家好，
bro,
有一费的应该先打一下。
like can you imagine how bad that is?
轰隆轰轰。你不用摸一个吧？服了。
Just let that sink in. Let that sink in. How bad is that? Really bad. Like imagine you're yoinking their bad card, or actually good card, but in this trade,
也不要。
sure they yoink good card,
什么呀？
but
哦
but the draw they get is the same thing.
轰轰。
Like nothing happened. Like bro,
不用摸一个吧？服了。
like bro. So yeah, Mucosaurus is now in the trash bin. Same with Kinichi's talent card. So now you guys finally have an idea on how bad this Mucosaurus is, and I'm actually pretty disappointed about this because you know what's funny? Okay, I mean not really, because Kukusaurus is also a good technique to be honest, but it's also trapped in the niche like Shinyan Apep. But yeah, dude, Yumkasaurus is one of the good technique cards because number one, you can play it very cheaply. Same thing with Kukusaurus as well. But the fact that they decided to nerf Yumkasaurus out of nowhere, I don't know. I mean, to be honest, the reason why the devs, the development team, decided to finally nerf all these cards is because of the recent tournament, which is the Fonta Cup, right? Like if you guys watched my watch party from the Chinese major official tournament, then yeah, like oh my goodness, man, like jeez, like in this tournament, like, you get like you can already see like there's a lot of people playing crab and all that with Shanyun as well. Let me see, like here for example, like this is a good like right here, like just look at this, like the most used decks, you have Shanyun already nerfed, and then finally crab already nerfed, good, but then there's also this third deck which is like with weapons. Like weapons in general is just good, right? Not that broken or anything. So yeah, really great. So yeah, so if you guys haven't watched this, I highly recommend, you know, check out the VODs. You know, you don't have to watch the whole thing because my bro, it's 9 hours. It's a 9 hours live stream, and yeah, you can check out the matches here, all the matches, top 8 of this Fonta Cup 2025 official Genshin TCG tournament from China. And yeah, man, it's just, yeah, and Yumkasaurus as well. Like you're definitely gonna see a lot of Yumkasaurus in that tournament. So yeah, like the nerfs here, they even decide to buff anything, which is funny, and they decided to nerf the most popular cards from that tournament: Crab, Shanyun, Chiori, Yumkasaurus. They didn't even have to nerf like, I don't know, other cards like Chicken, for example. I'm just making examples here, but you guys get the idea. So yeah, that's pretty much about all the balance changes. So chat, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know. And it's time for me to read chat because that's pretty much about it, and I'm about to end the stream pretty soon. So yeah, rip Yoink, pretty much. Yoink is now the Yoink legit turned into Kenichi talent. Real. Like bro, oh my god, like I'm really disappointed that the fact that they nerfed Yumkasaurus. You know, one of the most, at least good, not even great, it's just good. Okay, great, I guess, sure. One of the most great technique cards ever, because most of the technique cards here in for now is really bad and really expensive to play. So, and it's not even meta. Like, yeah, like Yumkasaurus is the only technique card that made it into the meta. Kukusaurus as well made it into the meta, but not for now. But if you're playing Shinyan Pep, then yeah, we're most likely gonna see like Kukusaurus and all that. Sure. Okay, yeah, this is gonna kill Yoink probably. Yeah, most likely. But we'll see what happens in some major tournaments. I hope there will be a major tournament like the Prince Cup and all that, because there hasn't been a major tournament announcement, which is Cat's Tail Gathering. That is the name of the one of the major tournaments here in Genshin Impact TCG. It's been 4 months since no major tournaments, and they already released like the third new golden card back. I can actually also I don't know if it's in here. It should be in here. But actually, hold on. Let me if I can find it. It's the third new golden card back. Actually, I actually have an image of that. I can pretty much show it to you. So if you guys don't know, the third golden card back, or it's already in the game. Like it's actually already in the game. Like right here. It's the oh shit, okay, wrong button. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, it's this third golden card back. That's the third golden card. Actually, no, that's the second golden card back. This is the third one. So this one is already in the game right now as we playing. This one's already in the game. But funny enough, no one's gonna receive this. Why? Because there's no tournaments. Like, who the fuck's gonna receive this third golden card back if there's no major tournaments, right? So what? Only the China players will get it? Like, come on. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, we'll see in the future. Who knows? But it would be something crazy. But yeah, as for the first golden card back, you can watch my channel. It's right there. I always equipped it. So yeah. All right. Enough about yapping. Let me read the chat. But then again, the technique was really annoying. It is really annoying. But it's actually really strong. So it's in most scenarios it's really good. Yeah. But you're right. It is very annoying though. So I guess I do think the nerf was fair because it can disrupt certain decks really hard. Yeah. Yep. The technique was like remove the damage or cost reduction. Reduction strong, not ruin it strong. Yeah, you're right. They could have removed the damage part at least. True. But yeah, after Yoink and then they draw one, I feel like that's, in my opinion, I feel like that's a fair move by Hoyoverse, in my opinion. But it's really bad though, like, oh my goodness. I think they should nerf Dawn Winery too. I'm surprised they didn't nerf Dawn Winery for next patch. Or for this patch at least, yeah. Like, it's not even here. Because if they did watch the, the Fonta Cup, the tournament, like, they could have actually noticed how insane that is. Like, I don't know, but yeah, I feel like they could have revert the nerf back to its original Dawn Winery, where it's like, so when I said about original Dawn Winery, it's where Dawn Winery only provides one free swap every other round. That's the original one. And then in few patches ago, actually, they decided to buff Dawn Winery and make it like two free swaps every round, which is yeah, the pretty much what gives rise to the popularity or the play rate of Dawn Winery in a lot of tournaments, and especially in competitive play. So yeah, I did not think I was gonna see Lithic Xiao again. It's been so long. Yeah, like Weapon Xiao is really good. Like you have Moon Piercer. Like a lot of spear users or spear weapons actually are really good. Lithic, Primordial Jade, Wing Spear, Moon Piercer, etc. Like a lot. Same thing with the bow. You have the King Squire, Elegy, Harp, all that. Yoink actually clutched so much during the tournament. To be honest, it's understandable they nerfed it. True, yeah. Especially if they yoink Bennett talent, especially that. I remember that one scenario in that tournament actually, where the opponent, like, yeah, yoinks the Bennett talent and yeah, can't get Bennett talent, which is pretty sad. But yeah, it is what it is. I don't think Yumka is good in like casual play though. Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah. I guess you could say that. Cause yeah, you're right. Yeah, for sure. Cause especially casual, like especially if we're playing in random matchmaking, it's gonna be so random. But if we're playing a tournament though, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, it's really strong, right? Especially in competitive side. No nerf to Yawn Winery. What? I lost a bet. Uh-oh. Well, you gotta pay up, Blue Core. Yeah. I wonder. I feel like they're not gonna nerf Yawn Winery. Like, I have a funny feeling they're not gonna nerf it. But we'll see though in the upcoming, like after this patch. We'll see though. Yeah, Yoink before nerf just completely ruined Acrodeck's economy. Yeah. Because he had one less card to choose for dice. You could get Yoink your draw and now you are without cards. Yeah. Yoink was too strong. Yep. I think a fair use could have been to nerf the use by one. Actually, yeah, they could have. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of ways, right, to nerf Yumkasaurus, but I feel like this is, as I said, one of the most fair nerfs for Yumkasaurus. Sure. But I guess you could reduce the usages by -1, yeah. I could see that. But like, here's the thing. Yoink is like a very unique thing to happen, especially TCG. Like stealing. Like stealing is very unique. So I think devs pretty much don't want to take away too much of that uniqueness, so that's why they decided to stick with two usages with the Yumkasaurus, and yeah, they decided to go for with this nerf. Is it gonna kill Yumkasaurus though? It might. I have a good feeling that it will definitely kill the card, but we'll see in the upcoming days, especially in tournaments for sure. In weekly tournaments, especially in discord.gg/gitcg. So yeah, there you go. And now Yoink would be, I forgot to play the music. And now Yoink would be used to actually steal. Hold on, let me read it again. My mind is in complete mess, but yeah, I'm almost at the end of ending the stream. And now Yoink would be used to actually steal opponent's card, yeah, but couldn't be used to ruin opponent's entire economics. There you go, exactly, right, exactly, there you go. Which is really, I would say, a really fair change, right? Really fair change, if I do say so. Late, but I feel Kinich would be good with Dea, and he can really use a weapon because his skill can only 3 base damage no matter what. Yeah. Wait, is it though? Oh, it might be true. You actually, you might be right on that. Yeah, with the weapon, the only increased damage that you will get is just the elemental skill, not the from the grapple link itself. Yeah, that might be the case actually. Interesting. Chiori nerf is so horrible, man. Is it though? Not really. This is, again, I already said it a while ago. The Chiori nerf is a reasonable, like very, very reasonable. Why? Compare Chiori's talent to Kalei's talent card. Like every time you skill with them, Chiori or Kalei, you gain like +1 or 2 additional extra damage. So, yeah, they finally, and Kalei's talent is for cost, and now they finally, with Chiori, they finally went from 3 to 4. Again, as I said, it's a fair and reasonable nerf. So yeah, is it horrible? Well, if you love Chiori, sure, I guess it is horrible. But for me, from my perspective, from a pro player perspective, this is a reasonable nerf for sure. Really nice to have. All right. What's yours, Geo? Yeah, Geo is already a bad element in the first place, so true. Yeah, all right. Anyway, that's pretty much about it. You guys enjoy this patch for TCG? Do you like the new cards? Do you like, you know, Kinich, Arlecchino, and all that stuff? So, again, I already made a video in advance. I already made a infographics for this one as well. Oh yeah, this is where I create thumbnails, by the way. I'm using Canva. And I pretty much already made all the infographics that I need for the video, right? So I'm already done with the recording for the voice recording, infographics as well. And now I'm actually in the middle of editing right now. So you have the decks right here for Arlecchino, Kinich, new cards and all that stuff. So yeah, so the new video, which is the shortened video for this, will be probably either uploaded later today or tomorrow, like 2 p.m. JST. I don't know, because I'm like halfway into like editing the video. I could finish it like pretty much right after the stream. I could finish the video and publish it like right now. How many hours has it been? So the patch notes released in like 2 hours right now, so I can pretty much upload the video if I can, like 1 hour from now if I can. But if not, then yeah, tomorrow. I'll definitely upload the video tomorrow for like 2 p.m. JST, right? And yeah, I'm already done with the graphics, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. Yeah, that's all the graphics that I have. Alright. Yeah. And then tomorrow there will be a new vlog as well, because I did make a announcement in my community tab right here. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so tomorrow, which is actually tomorrow, I'll be joining a marathon, right? I'll be joining the Pokemon Run marathon here in the Philippines. So expect a vlog in like evening times in Asia, in Asia times, right? Like 9 p.m. JST or something like that. So yeah, so I'm also, yeah, marathon, right? I've already trained for like 2 weeks, which is a tight schedule. But yeah, I have to take a rest now and be-prepare for tomorrow's event. So yeah, that's pretty much about it from this live stream. Again, if you guys want to, you know, the shorting length video will be either uploaded later if I can, or tomorrow 2 p.m. JST. Well, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, peace out everybody. Bye bye.